Megan was supposed to come.
Judge.
We're gonna start at 9.
How far are you?
And then it's just a short one. So for sure, we'll get to the top part. So we'll have halfway for Lexi and then over here. We'll bring in 2 spaces for each, and then we're gonna bring in the second place. So you guys just put the second place in before you hit your top 5 total. Yes. Yeah. Too weird. Not doing it. That's a little bit flat. Now get over here.
You get the 2 that aren't coming in. Brienne wants to get a dry town scratch. And I think they already scratched the Holstein. Cow. Dry town. Dry town.
Since I did this separate,
Yeah, I saw that. I was looking through it. I was like, oh, this is.
so whenever we put in like the round's supposed to be the same.
Yeah.
So thank you, Tony. We like do 2 workers each. If one for junior, one for
If
open.
they're registered, I don't know if everybody is. Only ones that usually go for cars.
Yeah. So
So much easier.
yeah. So like the round supposed to all the same.
Yeah.
So they'll get 2 ribbons,
Yes.
and then
One
like
will
2.
be a junior and one will be a.
So like 2 the bumper and 2 like
I
this.
didn't have a grader. I had a grade my mom's coming down. Because right here, there's a 4-H ribbon, and then there's a big open house. And you only have 4-H. Right. I wouldn't, if they, I wouldn't assume that you give 4-H ribbons.
No. But we don't have anything.
He might come in later. Caitlin, this is great. Great, you take care of the open ribbon. That's what Ben decides. I told him just to give him 1 junior ribbon.
Yeah.
We'll figure out the open ribbons
Oh, yeah.
later if he doesn't show up.
Okay. So we just write down here one for like both, and then if we can just remove it.
Yeah, on the open side. If you want to give the junior his, and like I said, it's just I think the 2 Burkhart, 2 jerseys, and the whole thing that'll mess you up. And it was great. I didn't skip through it all.
And you said we're gonna do.
We need Class 1 of Senior Dairy Showmanship on deck. Cassidy Brzezinski, Paisley Sechrist, Brianne Workman, Ella Petranen, and George Burkhart.
Oh, yeah.
It'll give you a little more than this you're walking in. It's just not fast. Yeah. Or like a 2-4 stroke at 9. But I'm usually hanging out over there. You get it on the wall. Well, but I will get it off and make some adjustments. Keep going. Okay. That rides are going to start faster. Good.
I'm Whitney. Me and Kaylee help the junior kids. Do the showmanship for the national showmanship. I know in the national showmanship, the one thing they do is when the three come back in, your master, they bring in the same place of the three before you pick up reserve. Because we have a couple of kids that are, if they would make it, they've already done national showmanship and won it. I know we need to at least make the big place at least 3. Top 3, I know, most important, and they don't get anything else. It just depends on the ones, how they live. And then we do, at the end of the show, we have opportunity to give out an award. What do you call the
Outstanding Dairy Project exhibitor? It's like a sportsmanship type, like sportsmanship did the kind of prize type thing. Yeah, they'll bring all the kids out here.
Yeah.
That way you recognize their faces.
It's your choice, and that way you know ahead of time. You can keep that in your mind. Because one year we're like, oh yeah, here. So we don't want to do that to you again. And then we throw in the Pee-wee and the adult championship right after the master. And then they just have a little fun. Yep. 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 You can pick it however you want to do it. I don't think any of them care, and they all get ribbons too. And then there's an adult one, and that one you can do however you want. Sometimes they come in serious, sometimes they don't. I don't care. I have a blanket that I give them. So it's a fun one. Yeah, I just saw it. I give them a comment, and they'll come in the show. Yeah, you can go wherever you want. I don't think any of them, I think most of them are excited or they turn off the call. Yeah, that's most of them do. At the most, you can do whatever.
Are we ready to get started? I mean, it's 8:59. Are you ready?
I'm ready whenever you are.
All right. Now entering the ring, we need Cassidy Brzezinski, Paisley Sechrist, Brianne Workman, Ella Petranton, and George Burkhart. On deck, we need Class 1 of Intermediate Showmanship, David Ludy, Owen Kane, Gage Workman, and Daniel Liu. This year's dairy show sponsor is Kaiser Farms, in memory of James H. Kaiser and James W. Kaiser. Today's judge is Chad Griffin. His home county is Brown County. He has 44 years of experience in the dairy industry. He is a family partner at Southern Hills Holsteins. His wife is Ashley, and he has 3 kids, Hannah, who is 17, Caleb, who is 14, and Ryan, who is 12. This year's Dairy Project Outstanding Project Knowledge Awards go to for Dairy Calf Jr., Paige Kemp, Dairy Cow Jr., Paige Kemp, and Dairy Heifer Jr., Paige Kemp. This year's first place Senior Dairy Showmanship Award is sponsored in memory of Harold and Mary B. Duffy. The first place winners from junior, intermediate, and senior showmanship classes of the current year will compete for the Master Showman. The winner of the Master Showmanship classes will be the top showman of the species. Once the Master Showmanship is selected, the showman who placed second to that showman will enter the ring. This process will continue until the top 5 showmen of the species have been selected. Only showmen who place first, second, or third within their respective age divisions from junior, intermediate, and senior showmanship categories will be eligible to participate in the top 5 showman selection. This is the order of showmen that will be used to determine the eligibility for the showman-to-showman contest.
Our senior showmanship here, I think we got 5 really good exhibitors. The young lady that almost started class with, I think does a tremendous job. She's got complete control of this heifer out on the move, a nice slow, steady pace, beautiful head carriage, and does a nice job of getting her heifer set up when we get her in line. Extremely knowledgeable. I think this heifer does want to get a little bit fidgety with her at times, and it just takes a little bit of working with her at home a little more and getting her broke out of some of this, but a lot of it's unfamiliar territory as well. I give her an advantage over the young lady in second, and just a little, when we pulled them in line, she did a nicer job of keeping that line straight and getting that heifer to switch over her legs and keep her legs up underneath that a little nicer than the young lady with the Jersey cow. The young lady with the Jersey cow kind of fits that same pattern of the young lady with the short horn heifer, and a beautiful job out on the move, beautiful head carriage, nice slow steady pace, and again extremely knowledgeable. She used that knowledge. I asked the young man with the Holstein heifer the sire of the heifer, and he couldn't tell me that. Those are things I think in senior showmanship that we need to know. At third over fourth, and just a little more control of that heifer when they're out on the move, a little slower pace. Again, a little nicer job of getting her legs up underneath her and keeping the heifer still when they are pulled in line. Fourth over fifth, just an advantage when they're out on that parade. It was a slower pace and gave me a better opportunity to see that heifer than the young lady in fifth.
Now entering the ring, we need Class 1 of Intermediate Showmanship. David Ludy, Owen Kane, Gage Workman, and Daniel Ludy. Congratulations to our first place senior dairy showman, Brian Workman, second place, Ella Petran, and third place, George Burkhart. On deck, we need Class 1 of Junior Dairy Showmanship. Liza Kane, Cooper Workman, Paige Kim, and Luke Burkhart. This year's first place intermediate dairy showmanship sponsor is in memory of Jim Kaiser. This year's Penny Awards proceeds will benefit the family of Kinnymore. All proceeds each barn will have its own jar located at the Junior Fair Board office. Drop in your pennies to earn points for your barn, but beware, silver coins and dollar bills dropped in another barn's jar will deduct from their total. It's all in good fun with a great purpose. About Kenny Marr. Born on May 23, 1963 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Kenny Marr passed away peacefully at his loving home in Flushing, Ohio on April 6, 2025, surrounded by his loving wife, brother, and sisters. He was 61. Kenny was a beloved maintenance worker at the Belmont County Fairgrounds, where his cheerful personality and hard work made him a favorite among colleagues and fairgoers alike. Whether fixing up the grounds or simply chatting with friends, his warmth and dedication were unmistakable. A man who loved the outdoors, Kenny found peace at Piedmont Lake, spending his free time boating, fishing, and hunting. He made fast friends with anyone he met on the dock, always sharing a smile or a story. Kenny was also a man of faith and a respected member of Flushing Christian Church. Kenny's big heart and bright spirit touched many lives throughout this year's Kenny War. We honor his memory and continue the kindness he shared with all of us.
Mucho bueno, señorita. Very, very good. Yeah, we don't have that.
Correct, senior. I'll go find it.
Hi, we've got a handy winner here in our intermediate showmanship. A young man just has a tremendous advantage in control of the heifer when they're out on the move. The head carries a nice, slow, steady pace. You know, that I like to see. He does a really nice job when we get him in line as well. Getting moved that heifer's like setup. Heifer's presented extremely well for us today. Second and third is a very close placing for me. I think the young man with the smaller heifer just a little nicer job in keeping that heifer still when we get him in line. Even as our legs switched as I walked side by side. Third over fourth is just a better, more advantage in having control of that heifer when we're walking around the ring. We just got to have these heifers broke the lead for showmanship.
Now entering the ring, we need Class 1 of Junior Showmanship. Liza Kane, Cooper Workman, Paige Kemp, and Luke Burkhardt. On deck, we need Brianne Workman, Gage Workman, and the winner of this class. On standby, we need Ella Patran, George Burkhardt, David Ludy, and Daniel Ludy. And the second and third place from this class. Congratulations to the first place intermediate dairy showman, Gage Workman. Second place, David Ludy, and third place, Daniel Ludy.
Ronnie, you want a breakfast sandwich? She got me sausage. I don't eat sausage. There you go.
Please join us Sunday, September 7th at 11 a.m. at the Robinson Stage for Sunday morning worship with Reverend Rich Kendall. This year's first place Junior Dairy Showmanship Award is sponsored by Belmont County Dairy Products Sale Committee.
Here in our junior showmanship, I think we've got a really close place senior at the top. The young lady that's going to win the class, I think she just did a better job of staying calm and collected with her heifer. I told the young lady, reminds me a lot of my youngest boy. You know, the heifer started being a little bit feisty and not wanting to walk, and then the more he got frustrated, the more he fought the heifer, and the more the heifer fought back, and it made it worse for him. And I think the young lady just had that advantage. She stayed calm and cool with this heifer the entire time, and the heifer responded very well to that and stayed under control for her. I do give the young man in second a little nice. He did a little nicer job when we got in line and getting his rear leg set up the right way. I think the young lady with the white heifer, she was just doing the opposite way with his rear legs of what I'd like to see. The young man in second over the other young lady in third, I think just a little nicer about the presentation of that head and the way he's got the hand in the halter when they are on the move. And when this heifer cooperates for the young man in second, he does a really nice job. Third over fourth, again, it's just a little better presentation of that heifer when we're out on the move. Again, that head carriage. This young lady with this third place heifer, this heifer is extremely well broke to lead and does a really nice job with her.
Now entering the ring for Master Dairy Showman, from the Senior Division, Brianne Workman, from the Intermediate Division, Gage Workman, and from the Junior Division, Liza Cage. The sponsor from this year's Master Dairy Showman is Josh Kipp. The sponsor for the Reserve Master Dairy Showman is Dairy Farmers of America. The 2024 Showman to Showman winner was Brianne Workman. There's a time change notice this year. The Showman to Showman competition will take place at 1 p.m. in the Livestock Show Arena. On standby, we need Ella Patran, George Burkhart, David Ludy, Daniel Ludy, Cooper Workman, and Paige Kemp. Following our Master Junior Showman Award, we will be doing the Adult Showmanship, following with the Pee Wee Showmanship. New this year, the Junior Fair Awards will be presented on Saturday, September 6th at 3 p.m. in the Hog Arena. Come celebrate the hard work and achievements of our youth. This will be followed by the Champion and Me Livestock Show at 4 p.m. Today's judge is Chad Griffith. He comes from Brown County with 44 years of dairy experience. Chad is a family partner at Southern Hills Holsteins with his wife Ashley and 3 kids, Hannah, 17, Caleb, 14, and Ryan, 12. We would like to thank our dairy show sponsor, Kaiser Farms, in memory of James H. Kaiser and James W. Kaiser.
For our overall showmanship here, I think it is pretty tough because all three of these do a tremendous job. All three of these kids do a tremendous job, and you could go any different direction you want, especially with our two oldest here. I think we've got a little bit of a sibling rivalry, but they both kind of have do the things that I want to see, a nice, slow, steady pace, proper head carriage, great job of getting her legs set up. For me, I'm going to stick with our more experienced young lady with the senior showmanship. I think it's just a little more natural for her at times. I think the heifers are just maybe a little bit more cooperative and maybe a little nicer job of getting her legs up underneath of her at all times. I think even when I have them switch here, I think she did a little nicer job with the Holstein heifer and keeping that heifer's legs up underneath of her and keeping her just more natural, that head carriage, and keeping that top line a little more presentable than what the young man is with it. But they are very, very close, and both of them can do extremely well down the road. And take nothing away from our young lady in the junior showmanship, and she does all the right things, just a little more experience, a little more expertise, and you'll be right there with them.
Congratulations to Brianne Workman for the Master Dairy Showmanship. Entering the ring now, we need Ella Petraitin.
Her second of her overall showmanship, I think it does get down to where you can almost flip a coin here between our second place senior showman and our young man who won the intermediate showman. I am going to go with the young lady, our second place senior showman. I think just a little, the cow's been a little more cooperative the entire time here, and she's done a really nice job of getting this cow set up. When we get her in line, when we're at her stop. And a little nicer than what the Holstein Ever. The Holstein Ever, I think, has been out here long enough. She's just getting tired and uncooperative. And I commend the young man who did a tremendous job of staying calm and collected and staying under control and keep working with the heifer, even though she was being uncooperative. But I think this young lady with the jersey just a little nicer job in getting those rear legs set up, and both of them worthy of competing at that next level.
Congratulations to Ella Petran on the reserve champion dairy showman. Now entering the ring, we need George Burghardt.
This group, we're going to stick with our intermediate showmanship winner. I think he's done a tremendous job in staying calm and collected with his effort and working his butt off to fight those flaws that this effort has and work with it. Certainly deserving of the third place ribbon for your overall showmanship. I think for fourth, we'll go ahead and give this junior showmanship winner the advantage. I think just, again, I love the way she's stayed calm and collected and completely under control with this weight effort. Take nothing away with the young man with the Holstein effort. I think she just does a little nicer job of getting his rear legs set up when we get him in line. And then when we had him in class, I think she was a little more knowledgeable with her effort as well.
We're
Congratulations to our Master Dairy Showman, Brianne Workman, Reserve Master Dairy Showman, Ella Petraian, 3rd overall, Gage Workman, 4th overall, Liza Kane, and 5th overall, George Burkhart. Now entering the ring, we're going to need our adult showmanship. Gage Workman, please report to the announcer stand.
Do you have your file, your folder? Okay, yep, so make sure you fill all that out. Well, I gotta say, you are the best announcer I've seen all week. I'm not sure I can. I don't know how to do it. I gotta work slow and backwards.
Somebody hand me a hammer.
On deck, we need our Pee Wee showmanship. Attention in the dairy barn. Gage Workman, can you please report to the announcer stand?
I think here for our adult showmanship, we give both of these two a big round of applause just for showing up, first of all. I think this is a good opportunity to get out here and kind of show the kids exactly the way it's supposed to be done and what I'm looking for. But I'm going to give this young lady with the Swiss. I think she's got a little better control the cow out and moving a little nicer job of getting her set up when we got in line. But I think both of them did a tremendous job. Both of them would be a prime example for these kids to learn from and to grow.
Congratulations to Whitney Kim for winning the adult showmanship, and congratulations to Caitlin Toohey for being reserve. Now entering the ring, we're going to have the Pee Wee Dairy Showmanship. We want to thank the Union Local FFA alumni for sponsoring the Pee Wee Showmanship Award.
Believe it or not, they tell me I have to pick a winner in this class. So I'm gonna go with the old reason that I've done before. And young man with that brown Swiss cow came out here by himself. I think if you come out here by yourself and TV showmanship, that's worthy of the first place prize. But everybody else, tremendous job. They all were able to tell me their name and how old they were. And excited to be out here and what future is bright for the student kids.
Congratulations to Graham Kemp for winning the Pee Wee Showmanship. On deck, we need Class 1 of Brown Swiss Winter Heifer Calf, Paige Kemp.
Just our one brown Swiss intermediate calf. A calf you really admire the size and scale, the strength that this heifer has, lots of power and width, and tracks out on a beautiful set of foot and legs. Certainly worthy of the blue place ribbon.
On deck, we need Paige Kemp, Winter Yearling Heifer.
Just the one brown Swiss winner yearling, again, another very stylish heifer. I love the style and balance this heifer has. Tall, long, dairy, angular heifer again, and a very nice set of feet and legs.
Entering the ring now, we need our Class 1 winner from Paige Kemp. And we will now be picking the champion Brown Swiss Junior heifer. Champion and reserve.
For champion here of our Brunswick show, we're going to go with this big winner here. I got give her an advantage to her front end. She's a little stronger in that time, a little more uphill run to her. I think give her an advantage in dairy quality as well. I think she's a little longer and cleaner in that neck. The December kid maybe an advantage in her run structure a little neater. She's more correct in that slope from hooks to pins and neater in her tailhead setting. But I think two really nice efforts, certainly worthy of our competition.
Now entering the ring, we need Paige Kemp with our senior 2-year-old cow, Brown Swiss. Now entering the ring is the 4-year-old cow.
This all the Swiss show. Go ahead and do grant, everything right now.
Her product is damn for the open. So can I bring that in right now?
Alright, we just got the one Brown Swiss cow here, 9-year-old cow. That cow that's had, I guess 6 kids. It's certainly very youthful for a 9-year-old cow. I love the nice shallow udder. The cow has got a lot of power and strength in it. Is, again, for a 9-year-old cow, tracks on a tremendous set of foot and leg. She'll be your champion cow as well, and we'll go with this big winner yearling for your reserve champion. Take nothing away from the heifer. We just got to get her to give in to be able to compete with a cow like this.
We need the produce of dam, Paige Kemp.
Just our one produce a dam here for your Brown Swiss show. Again, two heifers that will certainly show those similarities in our frame. Both of them big, powerful heifers, dragging out people instead of foot and leg. And it's certainly worthy of a first place produce a dam.
Now entering the ring, we need the Holstein Spring Heifer calves, Paige Kemp and Liza Cade.
She got mine. He gave all, I had a pile. I just gave those two at the same time.
Got a handful of
And then On deck for Holstein Winter Heifer Calf, we need Liza Kane, George Burkhart, and Paisley Seacrest.
When there's only one kid that has all the kids and using it now, it'll be like a little slower. So you understand?
Our Holstein junior kids here to have from, let's start with, I think he just has an advantage in size, let's be honest, especially through this rope structure. She's deeper in that heart curve. She's got more fore and rear rib. You get behind her, there's more spring in that rib cage as well. She's a little nicer down the top line as well, a little stronger in that volume, more direct in that run structure.
Entering the ring now, we need Holstein Winter Heifer Calf, Liza Kane, George Burkhart, and Paisley Seacrest. On deck, we need Fall Heifer Calf, Holsteins, Owen Kane, David Ludy, Gage Workman, Paige Kim, and Daniel Ludy. Representing the Ohio Holstein Association today is Brianne Workman, the 2025 Ohio Holstein Association first runner-up queen. Brianne is the daughter of Brent and Leanne Workman of Belmont, Ohio. She is a senior at Union Local High School. Brianne is an active member of Belmont County 4-H and Union Local FFA. She enjoys attending and participating in beef and dairy shows in and out of Ohio, along with the hog show at her county fair. Brianne is planning to attend OSU ATI next fall and majoring in animal science. Let's give Brianne a round of applause. We would like to thank the Livestock Stamp Committee for our new chairs and the announcer stand.
You're all right. Just let her know when they be.
And then 1, 2, 3. 1 and then 1, 2, 3. Hey, have them.
Our Holstein Intermediate Calves, I think we've got a handy winner here with this black heifer on the end, just a tremendous advantage in dairy quality from end to end. A lot longer and cleaner in that neck, sharper over withers, cleaner over the ribs, hooks and pins, and more curving in our thigh, more flat and more refined and better bone structure, and just more openness and strength to our rib as well. Heifer in second over heifer in third, I think it's close placing, but for me it's just size and scale. She's taller and longer and just has so much more width and strength throughout. I do think the third place effort is a little more direct effort, a little harder down that top line, but again, this is not the size and scale to get over a big, powerful heifer in second.
Now entering the ring, we need the Holstein Fall Heifer Calves, Owen Kane, David Ludy, Gage Workman, Paige Kemp, and Daniel Ludy. On deck, we need Holstein Fall Heifer Calf, Liza Kane. The winners of Holstein Class 2 Winter Heifer Calf is first place George Burkhart, second place Paisley Sechrist, and third place Liza Kane.
Just the last class.
I said, I looked at the sign and it's like, oh, crap, I missed it or something.
Yeah. She got sick.
He's talking about her showing us. She's not making like the Cowboys or whatever come up there and show me first try.
Yeah. Here you go. Walk it out.
They just said Maisie was acting up.
Yeah. She wasn't bad. I mean,
Our Holstein Senior K has a really nice pair here at the top of that class. The heifer I'm going to start with, I just give an advantage. The heifer that just has an extreme style and balance. I give her an advantage over our second heifer. I think she's a little nicer down that top line, a little stronger in that loin, a little more correct in that thorough placement, keeping his rear legs up underneath of her a little nicer. This heifer in second kind of fits that same pattern of that extreme style. I did give her an advantage to that front end. I think she's a little more width in that chest floor and a little deeper in her heart curve. The heifer in second uses that style to place over her heifer and curve. She's just taller at that point of withers and longer from end to end. She's longer and cleaner in that neck and cleaner and more refined about her body. Heifer in third over the heifer in fourth, just a tremendous advantage in size and scale. Again, I think I'd give her an advantage in style as well. She's taller at that point of withers, like we said, just more breed character about that head and being longer and cleaner in that neck. Fourth over fifth at size and scale, just so much more heifer, taller at point of withers, more width through that front end, more depth and openness to her rib as well.
Now entering the ring, we need the Holstein Fall Heifer Calf from Liza Kane. On deck, we need Holstein Summer Yearling Heifer, Paige Kent. The placings in Class 3 Holstein Fall Heifer class is first, Gage Workman, second, Paige Kent, third, Daniel Ludy, fourth, Owen Kane, and fifth, David Ludy.
There's so one Holstein heifer here, I really admire the balance and correctness this heifer has. It is very correct to her front end, very correct in her rear legs. Maybe like to clean her up and give her a little more angularity, but I think a heifer certainly worthy of more competition.
Now entering the ring, Holstein Summer Yearling Heifer, Paige Kent. On deck, we need Holstein Summer Yearling Heifer, Owen Kane.
Just our 115 summer yearling here for the born in July, and again a big powerful dairy heifer. I love the strength that this heifer has. Love the clean silky hide that she has. I think another again a heifer worthy of more competition.
Now entering the ring, we need Holstein Spring Yearling Heifer Owen Kane. On deck, we need from Class 1 Holstein Spring Heifer Calf, Paige Kemp. From Class 2 Holstein Winter Heifer Calf, George Burkhart. From Class 3 Holstein Fall Heifer Calf, Gage Workman. From Class also from the Fall Heifer Class, Liza Kane. From Class 4, Holstein Summer Yearling Heifer, Paige Kemp. And then the winner of this class.
Just our one Holstein Spring Yearling, again a big powerful heifer. Love the width and strength this heifer has. Love the width of her rump structure. Heifer will certainly be interesting to see once she gets calved in.
Now entering the ring, we need Class 1 Holstein Spring Heifer Calf, Paige Kemp. Class 2 Holstein Winter Heifer Calf, George Burkhart. Class 3 Fall Heifer Calf, Gage Workman, Liza Kane. And then Holstein Summer Yearling Heifer, Paige Kemp. And Holstein Spring Yearling Heifer, Owen Kane. We want to thank our champion junior Holstein Junior sponsor, Graham and Oliver Kemp.
Second place is on standby for each class.
On standby for with their Holstein Spring Heifer Calf, we need Liza Kane. On standby for Holstein Winter Heifer Calf, we need Paisley Seacrest. On standby with their Holstein Fall Heifer Calf, we need Paige Kemp.
I think a tremendous group of Holstein heifers out here for your junior champion. For me, I guess there's 3 heifers that this boils down to. And there's all these 3 heifers here down here on this end. And we got a March calf that I think just has tremendous balance and size and scale for her age. And love the rib structure for her age. December calf that's extremely pretty. Love the dairy quality that this heifer has from end to end. Extremely long neck. Tremendous rib structure, tremendous openness and spring to that rib, beautiful, clean, flat button down through that rock. Definitely would like to change the way she tracks on these rear legs a bit, but a lot of other things are really good about her as well. And a senior calf that you really love the height, the stature, the length, and then again that dairy quality. And again, maybe like to change the way she handles on these rear legs, but an extremely stylish heifer in her own right. I guess for me, I'm going to go with this December calf. I think she's just the most extreme in her frame. She's the hardest down her top. I give her an advantage over our September calf through that front end. She's fuller in those crops, and a little nicer behind the shoulders and through that front end. I don't really care for the other legs on this December calf, but I'm not in love with the senior calves as well. So I guess that's what it boils down to. I think the December calf will be your champion heifer, senior calf reserve, and then we make this junior calf honorable mention. I think give this junior calf credit. I think she's the most correct and rear-legged heifer we've got out here in this group, but just maybe not that extreme style and angularity that we've got with our December and September calf.
Reserve was Gage Workman, and then first was George Burkhardt.
Now entering the ring, we need Class 9 Holstein Senior 2-year-old cow, Paige Kim. On deck, we need Class 10 Holstein 3-year-old cow, Paige Kim. Congratulations to our champion Holstein Junior calf, George Burkhardt, and our reserve champion Holstein Junior, Gage Workman. On deck, we need Holstein Dry Cow Paige Kemp.
Yes, the 3-year-old and the 4-year-old.
This is our one Holstein senior 2-year-old, young cow with a beautiful udder. I love the youthfulness of the mammary system, the height and width of that rear attachment, and snugness of the forward attachment. Beautiful dairy frame, lots of power and strength to go with that, and tracking on the beautiful setup on legs as well.
Now entering the ring, we have Holstein Dry Cow Paige Kemp. On deck, we need Paige Kemp, senior 2-year-old cow.
Pull her in here. 2-1.
This is our one Holstein 5-year-old cow, dry cow here. Again, a big, tall, long cow. Love the dairy quality. Cow, when you get back in, see what we've got for memory system. Maybe like to change the way she's handled on these her feet today, but it's a beautiful dairy quality frame cow.
Now entering the ring for our champion Holstein senior is Paige Kemp, senior 2-year-old cow, and Paige Kemp, Holstein Dry Cow. We would like to thank our sponsor for the champion Holstein senior, Paige Kemp. On deck, we need our champion Holstein Junior, George Burkhart, with his winter heifer calf, and our reserve champion Holstein Junior, Gage Workman, with his fall heifer calf.
For your champion, your Holstein cow, we're going to go with this cow. We're going to go with this 2-year-old. I think this has tremendous advantage in the way she's handling on these rear feet today. Steeper heel, more depth of that heel. Just more comfortable when she's out on the move. And also give her an advantage of boiling the memory system. Has a lovely udder on this 2-year-old. Certainly worthy of your champion cow.
Congratulations to Paige Kemp for the champion Holstein senior cow, and Paige Kemp for the champion Holstein, or reserve champion Holstein. Now entering the ring, we need our champion Holstein junior, George Burkhart, and our champion Holstein senior, Paige Kemp. On standby, we need our reserve champion Holstein junior, Gage Workman, and our reserve champion Holstein senior, Paige Kemp. On deck, we need Jersey Fall Heifer Calf Ella Petranton.
for champion of our Holstein show, we're gonna stick with our 2-year-old cow here. A cow that just had a lot of the memory system. We're gonna give her that advantage in the memory system. Take nothing away from the December kid, just that maturity. We need to get our kid in, see what we're gonna have for a memory system to work with. This 2-year-old certainly worthy in our frame as well to be your champion Holstein cow.
Now entering the ring, we need Young Herd from Kane Farms and Young Herd from Page 10.
Our group's a junior best 3. I'm going to go with this group here on my right. This is the first place group. I think this has an advantage in that dairy quality. That is that more dairy frame, longer and cleaner in their necks, sharper over the withers, cleaner over the rib hooks and pins. Just more openness and spring to the rib cages as well. Take nothing away from our other group. A group that I think all tracks out on beautiful set of foot and leg and a lot of width and power through this through heifers. Just not that dairy style and angularity we've got in our group at first.
Now entering the ring, we need Jersey Fall Heifer Calf Ella Patranin. On deck, we need Jersey Spring Yearling Heifer George Burkhart and Luke Burkhart.
just our one jersey senior calf, a calf that certainly admire the balance and correctness this heifer has. I like to maybe clean her up, give a little more daringness and angularity to her, but a lot of power and strength for people to set up on legs as well.
Now entering the ring, we need Jersey Class 5 Spring Yearling Heifer George Burkhart and Luke Burkhart. On deck, we need Jersey Class 7 Fall Yearling Heifer Ella Petran. Congratulations to Ella Petran for winning Jersey Class 3 Fall Heifer Calf.
Our two Jersey junior yearlings here that I'm going to start with, just more dairy quality. She again is longer and thinner and more openness to her rib. And she's definitely deeper in that rear rib as well. I think she's a little nicer in her run structure. I prefer the slope from most of the pins that she's got over her. Again, another powerful, strong heifer in second.
Now entering the ring is Jersey Fall Yearling Heifer Ella Petran. On deck, we need Fall Heifer Calf Ella Petran, Spring Yearling Calf George Burkhart, and the winner of this class.
Just the one jersey here, again, another heifer. Certainly admire that frame and the power and the strength that she's got. I like to maybe change her in the way she handles on these rear legs and change the run structure, but again, it's a heifer that is certainly worthy of more competition.
Now entering the ring, we need Fall Heifer Calf Ella Petran, Spring Yearling Calf George Burkhart, and Fall Yearling Heifer Ella Petran. On deck, we need Senior 2-year-old cow Ella Petran. We want to thank West Banco Bank for sponsoring the Champion Jersey Junior Award.
For your junior champion New Jersey show, I'm going to go with this junior yearling. I think the heifer that just has the advantage in dairy quality for me today. Again, she's longer and thinner in the neck and sharper over her withers. I prefer through her own structure. I think she's got more width. I think for reserve, I'm going to go with this September kit down here on the end. I think the junior yearling has an advantage. She's got run structure. She's wider and it's been tracks with more width between their tops. And it does get a little closer, I think, for reserve, but for reserve, I'm not going with this September gift over the big yearling. I just prefer through the run structure, it's more correct in that slope provokes the pin, more correct in the throttle placement, and just keeps those legs more square to meet the run structure than our big powerful senior yearling here for honorable mention.
Now entering the ring, we need senior 2-year-old cow, Ella Patran. On deck, we need the champion Jersey Junior, George Burkhart.
First and a champion senior for Ella, right? Maybe. Jersey senior.
Just our one Jersey 2-year-old, again, this cow, and really admire the frame that this cow has. It is certainly a very quality memory system as well. A lot of long, smooth, like 4 other attachments, all the height of the rear other attachment. We'd like to see a little more balance to the rear quarters, but it had tremendous frame count, tremendous strength, and very correct all the way through.
Congratulations to Ella Patran for the champion Jersey Senior. Now entering the ring, we need the champion Jersey Junior, George Burkhart, and the champion Jersey Senior, Ella Patran. Thank you to Boston Concrete for sponsoring the Champion Jersey Senior Award. The Champion Jersey Female is sponsored by Trails and Jerseys, and the Reserve Champion Jersey Female is sponsored by St. Clair Rooterin.
For grand of our Jersey show, we're going to stick with this 2-year-old again here. Just already having the advantage and already being cabbed in is certainly quality memory system like we talked about, a long snooze, and 4 other attachment, like a high flat rudder attachment. You know, we're going to take nothing away from this Jersey junior yearling I have for that. I really admire the frame and the dairy quality she's got. Just want to see her cabbed in and see what we've got from the memory system and be able to compete with this 2-year-old.
Now entering the ring, we need Jersey Produce of Dam, Trails and Farms. On deck, we need Milking Shorthorn, Winter Heifer Calf, Workman, or Brienne Workman, and Cooper Workman.
Just our one Jersey Produce, again, 2 sisters here. You can see the similarities, especially in that frame. You know, lots of power to that front end, big deep rib cages, and tracking on we look to set up on the leg. And you can see this effort get in, see that she's got a memory system like her sister.
Our champion Jersey female went to Ella Petran with her 2-year-old cow, and our reserve champion Jersey female went to George Burkhart with his spring yearling heifer. Now entering the ring, we need our Milking Shorthorn Winter Heifer Calf, Brienne Workman, and Cooper Workman. Our champion Milking Shorthorn sponsor is Dawn and Danette Simpson, and our reserve champion Milking Shorthorn Our champion Milking Shorthorn sponsor is Melvin Brothers, and our reserve champion Milking Shorthorn sponsor is Dawn and Danette Simpson. On deck, we know our Norwegian Red Fall Heifer Calf, Cassidy Brzezinski.
Our Belmont Shorthorn intermediate kids, I think got a tremendous pair of heifers here. The heifer I'm going to start with, just a little more front end, a little deeper in that heart, a little more width to that chest floor, a little stronger in that chine. But take nothing away from the second place heifer, a tremendous dairy heifer as well. Extremely string quality of that bow structure, I think both these efforts can stand quite a bit of competition at the next level.
Congratulations to Brianne Workman with the champion milking shorthorn, and congratulations to Cooper Workman for the reserve champion milking shorthorn. Now entering the ring, we need the Norwegian Red Fall Heifer Calf, Cassidy Brzezinski. On deck, we need, for Brown Swiss, our champion Paige Kemp with her 4-year-old cow, our reserve champion Paige Kemp with her winter yearling heifer, for Holstein, champion Paige Kemp, 2-year-old cow, reserve champion George Burkhart with his heifer calf, winter heifer calf. For Jersey, we need our champion Ella Patrin with her 2-year-old cow, and our reserve champion George Burkhart with his spring yearling heifer. And for milking shorthorns, our champion Brianne Workman with her winter heifer calf, and our reserve champion Cooper Workman with his winter heifer calf, and the winner of this class.
Just our one Norwegian Red, a November heifer here, that certainly admire the power and strength she's got, and certainly would like to maybe get her, carry her up a bit and take a little bit of weight off, but heifer, I think certainly very correct and sound and functional in all of her own rights, and it has a heifer that'll make a nice cow down the road.
If anybody is here to buy from the dairy auction, you can get your numbers over there in that back corner. Now entering the ring, we need our Brown Swiss champion, Paige Kemp with her 4-year-old cow. For Holstein, we need our champion, Paige Kemp with her 2-year-old cow. For Jersey, we need the champion with Ella Patrin with her 2-year-old cow. And for milking shorthorn, we need Brianne Workman with her champion winter heifer calf. And for Norwegian Red, we need our champion Cassidy Brzezinski with her fall heifer calf. And on standby, we need all of our reserve champions. Congratulations to our champion Norwegian Red, Cassidy Brzezinski. Our sponsor for that award is Ed and Melissa Campbell. Our grand champion dairy breeding animal is sponsored by Barnesville Veterinarian Services. Our reserve grand champion dairy breeding animal sponsor is in memory of Melinda Kemp.
Yes, at the end. Whenever we, after we bring in the reserve, say, on deck, all of the junior dairies that are need to be beside each other. Okay. Just, they don't bring it in, they just all kind of stand in here. It's like a sportsmanship. Hey, right.
Again, we would like to thank our dairy show sponsor, Kaiser Farms, in memory of James H. Kaiser and James W. Kaiser.
For Supreme Champion here, I guess it comes down to a matter of preference for me. We've got a brown Swiss cow that's 9 years old, 6 kilos, and has certainly stood the test of time and still very sound, functional, and honestly as youthful as any of our 2-year-olds out here. We've got a Holstein 2-year-old with a lovely memory system, love the height and width of the rear udder attachment, big, tall, long frame. I like the chain the way she handles these rear legs a touch, but an extremely dairy quality cow. Then we got a milking shorthorn heifer. I think we can talk a lot about a heifer that, certainly for her age and breed that she represents, is probably the heifer that could go to the next level and stand the most competition. I guess for me, when picking the Supreme, I guess it's hard for me to beat a good old cow like this brown Swiss cow, 9 years old and 6 calves that's stood the test of time. She'll be your Supreme Champion cow. For reserve, I am going to go with that shorthorn heifer. It's tough to beat a cow, but give that Swiss advantage in that. The man that's shorthorn heifer certainly makes you think about doing it. This is the heifer, I think, in another year or two, she's kicked in. She's going to stand a lot of competition, whether you're talking county fair, state level, wherever that may be. Tremendous group. Give them all a big round of applause for a tremendous job today.
Congratulations to Paige Kemp for the Grand Champion Dairy Breeding Animal, and congratulations to Brianne Workman with the Reserve Grand Champion Dairy Breeding Animal. We now need all dairy exhibitors up here in the ring. Our Outstanding Junior Fair Dairy Exhibitor Award is sponsored in memory of Allison and Dean Dumpy. If there's anybody here that would like to present this award, please come down here.
For your outstanding dairy exhibitor, I guess I tried to, they tell me about this at the beginning of the show, and I tried to kind of keep an eye out for the kid that was helpful and working hard the entire day, and just kind of doing all the little things. And I guess I believe in spreading the wealth a little bit. There was one young man in junior showmanship that had an uncooperative heifer, and he got mad. But then he was out here helping his fellow showmen and showing in other classes for them, and I think he is your winner of your outstanding showman.
Congratulations to Cooper Workman for winning the Outstanding Junior Fair Dairy Exhibitor Award. Thank you to everybody for coming to watch the dairy show.
1, 2. We're going to start the dairy sale here real shortly, and if you haven't got a number, you need to register the bid right in the back here, right behind the tables. Just get a number, and that'll make it move along a lot quicker. Just go ahead and register, and we'll get started here in just about 10 minutes. That's from Kurt, right? Yeah. Is he here? Yeah. How are you? You want to say hi?
that's why I struck me. She said, hey, it was easy to do Walmart. Little was about having a bear, but I could keep up with it. He said, the John started, she said, something was on the finger. I couldn't keep up with it. And they just told me we had to restructure that now after it was all back. Oh, he's been good with the hospital. He had went home last night, and I don't know where it is. He was coming up the rock. I don't know. I think somebody said the neighbors found him on the rock. And he had 3 strokes after he went up to the hospital. He done that a year or so ago. He took one of his kids like that. And he got the big the only one that I've watched run football back was run dog and watching that football run dog. They couldn't catch it. You want to do it?
We're going to start here in about 5 minutes. Make sure that you stop back at the register, get a number if you would, please. We appreciate it.
They're good.
Well, they were back last year, but he was there by just such a person. They bought Andy's side. They bought his side. What's that? Yeah, I thought they did.
He did when he first started.
Oh, yeah. My first one.
Steve Oakley's wife used to stay over there. Used to buy some. He stayed there.
You'll have to watch down there the opening, that door open.
It's tough. get part of that, they shut down here, where they want something to do. They may be,
Okay, we're going to get started here. Where's Devin at? He's talking to somebody. So the way this works, we're going to have the items brought out, and we're going to sell an item, and you get to pick whichever one that you want. Now the problem is if you're not the successful bidder and someone picks the item that you wanted, you're out of luck. Usually the first one goes the cheapest, and then somebody picks the one you wanted, and then they go up from there. So if you've got one that you're dead set on, you need to get in and bid, and you'll get to pick whichever one you want. After the auction, you need to stop back where you got your bidder number, and you need to pay. Cash or check works. We won't be here very long. Where's Twyla at? There you are, Twyla Fisher. She's the artist behind everything that's been painted here, and she's done it for 30 years. Or pretty close, maybe, pretty close. Thank you, Twyla. Give her a nice hand. If you wonder, you know, the dairy kids get to show their animals and work just as hard as everybody, and they don't sell at last night's sale. So the way this works, whatever money's raised today, 50% of that goes to each one of the kids that divided up between the kids that completed a project, and the other 50% is used for their educational field trips and that sort of thing. Goes to a good cause. You buy one thing, you're helping a dozen or more kids. So feel free to bid as much as you'd like to get the item that you want. Also, if you'd like an ice cream sundae and you're inside here, there'll be people serving you ice cream. Just hold your hand up. And if you do that while I'm selling something, you might buy something too. And that'll work out just fine. But last but not least, Vicki. Hey, Vicki. Thank you for being on time today. We appreciate it. She showed up on time. The story is was it 2 years ago, Vicki? I was on about the third item, and all of a sudden we had to stop everything we was doing. Some woman was screaming coming down the midway. And it was Vicki, she was late, so I'm glad you're here on time. Okay. Your choice. Any item you want, you can bid to me, you can bid to Leroy. If you're back in the doorway back here in the back where I'm looking outside, it's kind of bright. I want to make sure that I see everybody. So I think Leroy, you down that area? Okay. Don't want to miss anybody's bid. Stand up, hold your hand, jump up and down or scream, whatever you want. Your choice. Anything right there. Give me 5,000. Who said 500 with 5,000? I'm going to put 500 with 5, 3,000. Who said 3,000? 2,000. I don't care where we start. 100,000, 1,500. 100,000 with 15. I'm going to 15. 15, 5, 1,500. 100,000, 1,100. Who said 1,100? I'm going to 11. 11 with 1,100, 11. That's 12. I'm going to 12. 11, 12. I'm 11 and 1, 12. 12 when you get 12. 111, 12. 11, 12, 12, 13, 13. Now 14, 14, 14, 15. You're all out. 16. 17, 1,700, 16, 17. I got 16 and I want 1,700. I'm 17, 17, 18. And 1,800. I got 17 and I want 18. And 17, 18. And I want 18, 19. And 19, $2,000. And 21, and 22, and 22. What? You got 22, Leroy? And 23, and 24, and 25, and 26. I got all day. 26, 25, 6, and 27, 28, 2,800, 27, 28, 29, 3,000, 3,000, 31. 31, 3,000 bid, 31, 32, 33, 34, 33, 34, and 33, and I went 34, 33, 34, you're all down 33 and 34. 33, 34, does anybody else want in? 33, and I went 3,400, your choice, 33, 34. They done, Leroy? 33, 4, I'm going to sell 33, 4. I sold out $3,300. Your way, Leroy. Give him a nice hand. Is that you, Jay? Number 6. They've been here for a long time supporting the dairy kids at Young Cattle Company, Jane and Rick Young. And she got what she wanted. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Rick. We appreciate it. Your choice. Anything you want right here. How much? 3,000. Who said 3? And I went 3,000 down. I'm going to 3, 2,000, 12 and a half. I got 1,000 on 12 and a half. I'm going 12 and a half. I'm going 15. Hit 1,500, 15. I'm going 15. 12 and a half. I'm going 15. 15, 16. Hit 1,600 out of my 16, 17. Hit 1,700. I'm going 17. 17, 18. And 1,800, 19. 2,000, 21. I 2,021. Hey, 2,000 bid, 21, I'm 21, 2,000, 21. 2,100, 2,000 bid, 21, you're on to bid 21, 21, 2,000, need 2,100. 2,100, who else? I need 21, 2,000. I sold out $2,000, Leroy, your way. Number 9. They buy every year. K.O. Cattle Company, Ogilvy Road, Jacobsburg. She buys every year. We appreciate it. K.O. Cattle Company. You got what she wanted? All right, here we go. Give 2,000. Who said 2 to my 2? 2 with 2,000, 1,100. I got down to 111, 100 miles, 11, that's 12, 12, we get 12, 100 miles, 12, 11, 12. I'm at 11, 12, 100 miles, 12, 12, we get 12, 100, 12, 13. Hit 13, 100 miles, 13, now 14. Hit 14, 100 miles, 14, 15, Leroy, 15, Vic 15, 16. You're all out, 16. Vicky, you're out, and you're out. Need 1,600, 1,600, right, 17. Your turn, Leroy, 17. I got 16 and I went 1,700. And now 18, 1,800 out of that 19. Leroy, 1,900, 18 to bid, 19, $2,000, 21 lead. Hit 21, 2,000 bid, 21 to mama, 21, 21, 22, 22, 21, 2. Now what if they take what you want? 2,200, 21, 22. You chanced it twice. 21, 22. You want it? 2,200, 21, 2. Anybody else? 2,100 and need 22. We're going to go. Bids up top, right, Leroy? 21, 22. Anybody else? Sold out. 2,100. Upper right-hand corner there. Number 13. Ogilvy Limousine, Captina Highway, Powhatan Point, Ohio, you buyer. Give him a nice hand. We appreciate it. Bid on several. Here we go. 1,000, 1,100. I got 11, 9, 12. I got 11 on 112, 112 to 13. I got 12 on 1300, I'm on 13, 13, 12 on 13, 114, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 17, 18, 17, and on 18, 100 on 18, 17, 18, you're all done with 18, 17, and on 18, anybody else, 18, big with me, Leroy, 18, 19, 19, your turn, you're both out, 19, you're out again, look at her, 19, 18, 19, 18 and a 1, 19, we're going to go 19, 2000, 2000, 19 and a 1, 2, 19, $2,000, anybody did 2, I got 19,000 right down here, I need $2,000, anybody else 2,000? I sold it to you, $1,900 right here. Number 10, number 10. And they bought last night, and he's been on every one, and that is Beck's Blackout Tinting in Belmont. We appreciate it. Beck's Blackout Tinting. What do you do? Windows, cars, anything with a window in it. We appreciate it. Beck's Blackout Tinting over in Belmont. Thank you. Did you get what you wanted? Now you can buy your third choice. Hey, here we go. What do we got? Half a dozen left or so? 1,100, 12. I got 11, 12. I'm at 11 with 12. 100 down to mama with 12, 11, 12. I'm at 11 with 12. 100 down to mama with 12, 12 to get 1,200. I'm at 11. You're out, Leroy. I need 1,200. 11, 12, 13. 13, 113 to mama to 14. You're out, Lee. 14, 14, 15. 15, 15, 16, hit 1600, mama 16, look at 16, I'm at 15, another one 16, 15, 16, 17, 17, oh come on, you bid that much last time, you won in at 17, 18, I'm 17, another one 18, 18, 17, 18, what do you say, 18, I'm 17 up top, and on 1800, hit it at 18, bid with me at 17, 1800, gonna get him at 18, hate the seller one. I sold out. 1,700. Vicki? Heritage Co-op, your buyer. Heritage Co-op. Give them a nice hand. They come down and buy every year. They support last night. What do you got, Vicki? What do you want? It gets dark about 8 o'clock, so hurry up. Okay, she's taking a bucket. If you stop at Heritage, you'll see a pile of those. I think they bought every year. We appreciate it. Well, maybe not. Are they in your living room? Wow. Hey, your choice right here. Anything you want? 1,100. At 1,100, out of my down to 111, 11, 1,100, down on 111. I got 1,000 bid 1,100, I'm on 11, 1,100, I got 1,000 on 111, 11, now 12, 11, 12. You got Rick at 11, and now 12. I got 11 on 112, 12, and now 13, 13, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 17, 18, 17, 18, hit them to 18, 17, and 118, 17, 18, we're going to go, at 18, 17, and 11800. Sold it, 1,700, Rick. Is that the same way as the other one, Rick? Young Cattle Company, Rick and Jane Young, that's 2 for them, we appreciate it. Rick, we give you another, if we give you another ice cream sundae, you buy another one? Hey, here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. And here we go, 1,000, 1,100. 1,100 out of my 11, 1,100 out of my 1,100. He said 11. I got 1,000 bid. 11. 1,100 out of my 11. 100. Here we go, 11, 11, 1,100. $1,100. Who said 1,100? 1,000 bid. You want 11? Now 12. I get 11, 12, 12, we get 12. 100 out of mine, I went 12. I'm at 11 and I went 12. 11, 12. You're all done. 11, 12. Bids with me. 1,100. Need 12. 11, 12. Leroy, you're all out. I need 1,200. 11, 12. All done. 1,200 out of mine, I went 12. 12, we get 12. 11, 12. We're going to go 11, 12. I sold out $1,100. Kane Vet Service, Barnesville, Ohio, your buyer. Kane Vet Service. Give him a nice hand. Elijah. Where's Elijah? Elijah's got what you want? All right. Here we go. 4 left to go. Give $1,000. Don't want to sell one for less than 1,000. Give me $1,000 bill. Who said 1,000? Now I'm out of 1,000. Who said $1,000? Hit him $1,000. $1,000. We got 4 left. Who said $1,000? What are you doing back there? I can't see that far. I got 1,000. You guys all together? I got 1,000. Need 1,100. I got 1,000, 111, 100, 11, 11, 100,000 bid on 111. Who said 1,100, 1,000 bid? 1,100 yard on 11, 12. Hit 1,200 duty. 12. I got 11, 12. I got 11 and 112. 12. I can't see it. Was that a yes? 12, 13. Hit 13. Hit 12 and I went 13. 13. The mom went 13. 12 and I went 13. Hit him at 13. See one hit Dave? 13. 1,300, 12, 13, we're going to go 1,300. I sold $1,200. Which one you want? That one? Thank you, Judy. We appreciate it. And thank you for the ice cream. Give Porterfield a nice hand. They bring the Sundays every year and come and serve it, and they usually buy some. I think every year. We appreciate Porterfield. Jimbo. Jimbo, I'm down here. Hey, pay attention. Where you been? And the first thing you did was get an ice cream sundae. There's 3 left. You gonna bid? Well, I had 5,000 and I wanted 6. You're home? Give me $1,000. I got 1,000, 1,100. I got 1,000 and 111. 100 out of mine went on 11. 11 and 1,100. I got 1,000 and 111. I got 1,000 bid, $1,100. Who said 1,100? Mine went on 11. I got 1,000 and 1,100. Who said 1,100? $1,100. I got 1,000 bid. Need 1,100. Anybody else? Bids up here. $1,000. 1,100. We're going to go to 1,100. Anybody else want in? $1,100. I'm glad you came. $1,000, Jimbo. That's under Belmont Mills. Belmont Mills, your buyer. We appreciate it. He came just in time. And they buy every year, and they supported the sale last night, and we appreciate it. Thanks for coming out. Two left. We got the 2 best left. Give me $1,500. $1,000. I got 1,000. 1,100. I got 1,000 on 111. 100 miles on 111. 11. We got 1,100. 1,000 on 111. I got 1,000 bid 11, 100 out of mine on 11, we got 1,100. Who said 1,100? 1,000 on 111. $1,100, only 2 left, 1,100. Hit him at 11, 100 out of mine on 111. I got 1,000 bid, need 1,100. You're all done. Only 2 left. $1,100, 1,000 bid, 1,100. Now 12. 11, 12, and 12, 13. Pick 13. Isn't that ice cream good? 13. You want in at 13? Well, I'll get you in a minute. I got 12 and I went 13. You're all done. 12, 13. I sold it to you, Rick. $1,200. Young Cattle Company, your buyer. That's 3 for them. We appreciate it. Thank you, Rick and Jane. The last item you're bidding on. The proceeds from this particular item, the last one, go directly to improvements at the dairy barn here at the fairgrounds. Okay? They do that every year, and we got some continuous improvement going on, and your money goes to a good cause. This is the last item. $1,000. 1,100. I got 1,000. 1,100 out of I'm on 11. They want to get 1,100 out of 1,000 on 11. 1,000 bid 1,100 out of I'm on 1,100. You're not 11. 1,000 bid. Last item. 1,000 bid. 1,100 out of it. I'm on 1,100. 11. They want to get 1,100. 1,100. I got 1,000 on 11. You're all done. 1,000 bid. 1,100. And to 1,100 we're going to go. $1,100. The bids with me up here. Anybody out here went in? 1,100. We're going to go $1,100. I appreciate all the buyers. Everything bringing at least $1,000. I appreciate it. And I sold it. Jim Bob, $1,000. Belmont Mills, your buyer. King Lake bought 2. We appreciate it. Belmont Mills, your buyer. Thank you very much. Give you your sale total here, 11 items. Total, $18,300 in about 20 minutes, and we appreciate it. Thank you all our buyers, and we will see you next year. Thank you very much. If you need ice cream, you can safely hold your hand up now, and don't forget to stop back where you got your number and pay your bill if you would please. Thank you very much.
How you say that?
Mary Ellen Candace.
Mary Ellen Candace.
Jack and Mary Ellen Candace.
Jack and Mary Ellen Hannes made a $500 donation, and we appreciate it. Thank you very much. That'll bring us to, I don't know, what, 18.8 or something like that? Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Cash donation.
I'll come over anyway. I know the territory. Yeah.